What's up, y'all? Welcome back to this week's episode of This Can't Lead a Group Chat Summer Secrets Edition, episode 4. Yes, bitch. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. We on the cuatro. Cuatro. Hi. Let's get into it.
You are now listening to This Can't Lead a Group Chat.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome back. This Can't Lead a Group Chat.
Welcome back.
It's not that serious, trust me. I know that.
You think you know messy or? Good thing you don't get paid for thinking. I do this shit for the girls and the gays. Understand that. I might do it for your nigga too. I might. Let's get into some things. Alright, guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Summer Secrets podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be going over a little something different compared to last episode. We're going to go over the whole PONK. PONK. Like, honestly, PONK wasn't even originally in my vocabulary, and it's low-key still not in my vocabulary. The only reason I'm just even, like, saying the word PONK today is because, we're discussing it, because I just recently seen, like, a clip on TikTok, and I seen, like, a gay person basically arguing with straight females about whether or not if they're going to call them a punk or not, and if it's offensive to them or not, and how they should feel. And it's like, girl, respectfully, bitch, if I say don't call me a punk, don't call me a punk. I'm confused, like, how is that so hard to understand? Like, bitches have boundaries until it comes to gay people when they don't want to hear the word punk being used against them or used towards them. Like, bitch, don't call me a punk. Simple. It be the same ones that be on some, don't call me a bitch. Be the same ones saying be the same ones calling a gay a punk. Girl, don't call nobody a punk if they say don't call them a punk. Simple. But anyways, we're going to be getting into that. Then we're going to get into today's summer secret. Last episode, I kind of like, the summer secret kind of came about. Like, it was supposed to be a certain segment for summer secret. But honestly, I'm going to keep talking because I don't have a teleprompter to sit up here and like read off of. So like, if I come with the summer secret as I'm talking, okay, coolio, that's how we're gonna do it. But they won't get to the summer secret, and then last but not least, we're gonna get into the jam of the week, and that would be today's episode. Because like I said in the first episode, if you didn't watch last episode, I suggest you go watch that one before you start this one. Or honestly, bitch, you can watch this one first. Go ahead. You can watch this one first. Go ahead. You already here. Go ahead and watch this one. We're going to get to the jam of the week. And that's about it for today's episode. So let's get into today's episode. I just want to start off with a disclaimer. When it comes to this whole like punk word and things like that, or this punk conversation, I want to say that obviously I'm only talking to certain individuals. I'm not talking to everybody. I feel like I shouldn't even be just like having to disclaim this, but like I feel like I have to sometimes, because some people kind of take your words, clip it, and run with it. And I don't want to ever come off like I'm sensitive. Like, bitch, I can never take a joke. Y'all don't like fun. Oh girl, get the penny out your night. Get your pennies out of night. And like, girl, I get it. Like, no shade, but it's just like I feel like this had to be said only because I feel like it's becoming too normalized. Like, I think I'm hearing the word punk too much. Like, and I'm hearing too many arguments or disagreements when it comes to the whole word, and if it's a slur now, or if I'ma still continue to call you even though I said don't call me that, and like just being disrespectful and the boundaries, and like it's just this whole shebang, honestly. And I feel like I wanted to talk about it because, I mean, it's summer and I want to talk about it. So bitch, if I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Hi, how are you? First things first, I want to say when it comes to the whole topic, we're just gonna get straight into it. When it comes to the whole topic of punk, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the whole definition, not definition, but the like where the word stemmed from, and basically what it means to like certain individuals. Because honestly, I really feel like it becomes this quote unquote slur for certain individuals that grew up in a household and the word was not used in any positive light. It was always used in a negative, like, oh, get your punk ass out, or get your punk ass, you a punk ass bitch, like all that shit like that. So obviously growing up, if a person is hearing that, right, and now it's becoming normalized and not everybody's saying punk, obviously, bitch, I don't want you to call me it. Like, how hard is that to understand? It's just sort of like a boundary. It's like bitches get boundaries until it comes to gay people when it comes to the punk word. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely gays out there that don't mind being called a punk. Because they feel like, oh, I am a punk. I'm a punk. Okay, bitch, be that punk. However, if a gay is telling you I don't want to be a punk, don't sit up and say, okay, well, bitch, I'ma still say punk because, or I'ma still call you a punk because that's what you are. Now I'm gonna take my chain off because clearly it's not gonna be any more talking. Clearly we're not talking anymore. Clearly you're just being straight up disrespectful because it's like on some bitch. I'm confused. Now, also, I want to say, like, I want to, like, as far as when it comes to Florida and Louisiana, because I feel like those are two main popular places that use the word punk, and it's, like, normalized over there. It's, like, coolio, because, honestly, when I first heard the word punk, or not first heard it, because I've been hearing it for a while, like, no shade, like, no shade. But, like, when I seen, like, it started becoming normalized, I was, like, on some, oh, she just called me a punk. How should I feel about that? Because I don't feel like she had ill intentions. You know what I mean? I don't think the person that said it to me, because obviously it was like a female, when she said it, she said, oh, like, he's a punk. Like, that's a punk. And I didn't know if I didn't know if I, like, should have felt a way about it. Because I'm on some, well, I mean, it's like, I don't think she was trying to be funny. I don't think she was trying to be like negative or ill or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like when she said it to me. But it is like individuals out there that when they're arguing, they call this person a punk, but never in a regular conversation you're being called a punk. You know what I mean? Like don't sit up and call me punk when you're heated, you're mad, or anything like that, or you're trying to quote unquote read me, bitch. Even though bitch can't no bitch sit up here and try to read it, bitch. But like, don't try to do that one if we never did that shit before. We ain't never do that before. So don't try to do that shit in an argument or a heated conversation. I feel like that's where we can kind of find out, babes, what your intentions is with using this word. You know what I mean? What's I finna say? And as far as when it comes to the gay community, using it within like the gay community, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer gays don't call me a punk. Like, oh, that's my punk friend. That's my punk. Oh, he a punk. Like, I prefer not that. I prefer not to. But if you're saying it in not an ill way, in any ill way, I, I'm not gonna say I guess I can let it slide. Cause I'm trying to think in a realistic world. Like, if somebody call me a punk and they don't know who I am, shit like that. Like I did with the female, like I kind of let it slide, but I also let her know, like I say, hey babes, I don't play like that. Like we never play like that. We ain't gonna start playing like that. Like not dolly. I feel like when it comes to gay community, it's kind of the same thing. Even though it's like it's us, so like I guess we can kind of say it to each other, I guess. But like I'm just not that type of girl, boy, gay. I'm just not that type of person where I don't know. I just prefer you not do that within the gay community because I feel like the gay community is just allowing this. Like, I feel like they would have still been doing it even if we weren't like necessarily allowing it. But because I feel like it's such a division on certain gays on some, you can call me a punk. I'm your punk. Like, oh my gosh, it was. I saw this one TikTok video and the girl, she was like on some, and that's my punk. And then she was like on some, yep, I'm her punk. And it's like on some, not no, hi, I'm Darius. Hi, I'm Mark. Hi, I'm Jeremiah. Hey, I'm Jay. But hi, I'm her punk. I think we, I think, I, I think we're losing the plot here. Like, if I'm being truthfully honest, like, it's no way on earth would I ever introduce myself as somebody's punk. Like, it's just too much. It's going too far, and I feel like it's becoming too normalized, and we just need to rewind. We need to rewind. Like, bring it back. Let's not do that. Also, I feel like when the whole word sassy was here, you know when people say, oh yeah, he a sassy man, he a sassy, it's a sassy man apocalypse, sassy. I feel like they kind of let that word go when it's like a lot of gays. Like, I feel like I seen on my For You page. Now, for my For You page, literally probably was just for me. But I did see a lot of gays on some, bitch, don't call me no sassy man. Or don't call me this sassy. Because, like, on some, you know, a lot of people, when they use these type of words, they're using it in a negative light. They're using it with the wrong intentions. They're like, you know, because, like, obviously the word has always been there. But it's like on some, it's like, don't call me no sassy man. Like, y'all low-key for trying to call me the F slur. But y'all can't get to the F slur, so we're going to call you a sassy man. And now I feel like they kind of let that word go. And they kind of move forward with the whole punk word. You're not a sassy man no more. You're just a full-on punk. And it's like some. It's like y'all try to find every word to try to slur it, if that makes sense. Like I feel like y'all trying to basically say the F slur without saying the F slur. And that's kind of what it feels like to me, honestly. That's why I don't even play those type of games. Like when it comes to the sassy, zesty, PONK. Like I don't play those type of things because honestly, I'm not finna try to read the room. I'm trying to see if you're trying to come for me, trying to read me, trying to be funny, trying to like do that one. And it's like some nah, Dolly, let's eliminate all of that by you just calling me by my name. My name is Jeremiah. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Don't call me nothing else. Not even when you drunk. Not if you trying to be funny. Not in front of no friends. I don't give a fuck if it's other gay people around me and you think it's okay. Don't do that. Don't do that one. Don't do that two, bitch. Because when it gets to that point, like I say, it's not going to be a conversation. Let me take my chain off. It's not going to be no conversation. Dead ass, like, please let me take my chain off. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that. I feel like a gay literally would have to explain to me like their whole like thought process when it comes to being called a punk or some shit like that, and why they allow it and why they think it's okay to be called that. Because some people may not take it that serious, which I'm not still gonna say I don't take it that serious. However, I do. Like I don't take it serious to a point where it's like if I'm outside and I hear this bitch calling somebody a punk and I'm not in a conversation like that, I'm not finna sit up and run over there. Hey, don't say that. No, I mean, I'm not going to do all that. It's just, don't call me that. Don't lose your mind and call me that. That's it. So if anybody want to explain to me why they're allowed to be called a punk or why they think it's okay to call somebody a punk, let me know. Because full on debates and full on like disagreements when it comes to I don't want to be called a punk or punk is a slur to me, I feel like everybody have their own dictionary what they consider a slur to them. I feel like it's just respecting the boundary. That's why I feel like first off, initial like on some if you call me a punk at the beginning, okay, coolio. I'm gonna let that shit slide, but I'm gonna let you know afterwards, hey babes, that's in my slur vocabulary. That's in my slur dictionary. Don't call me that. Because I just don't want to be called that. Like, that's it. That's my whole thing when it comes to the punk thing. Stop arguing with people about if punk is a slur or not. Cause it's borderline trying to call somebody the F slur. That's just me. That's just how I feel. You can disagree with me. We can agree. I don't give a fuck. Girl, this is how I feel. Like, call me by my name, respectfully. Like, it's already a lot going on in the gay community. It's a lot already going on when it comes to the support for the gay community. So, even just trying to, like, allow somebody to sit up here and put you in this box on some, that's my punk, that's my punk. Like, and I'm not ever coming for, like, specific individuals that have good intentions behind it and they just don't really know the real deal thing behind it, but I'm just really more so talking about people that argue gays down, like the actual gay, well, not the actual gays, the actual gays that mind being called a punk. Like, bitch, I don't want to be called a punk, just like you don't want to be called a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, like I know a lot of females say don't call me a bitch, I'm not your bitch. You know, a lot of females be on that on some, I'm not your bitch, I'm your lady. Okay, I'm not your punk, I'm Jeremiah. Hi. Like, that's literally what that is. Like, I'm literally so confused on why bitches be finding it so hard to understand. Like, how is that so hard to understand? Like, what? Huh? So yeah, that's that when it comes to the whole punk thing. What else I'm gonna talk about in this episode is when it comes to the whole gay community, and I feel like the gay community is like low-key keeping their own selves back. Actually, I'm not even gonna get into that. Y'all gotta catch me on another day when I'm feeling it. But right now, I'm not even gonna get into all that because, like, honestly, I feel like I could do a whole episode where I feel like the gay community is low-key the reason why, you know, people are like disrespecting the gay community or the way they disrespect them. No shade. Like, yeah. Also, while I'm here, low key, I would want to talk about the Sydney thing, the Sydney Star thing, cause that just came up. Like, if I don't know if y'all know, but Sydney Star, I don't ever want to go over pop cultures on this podcast, cause I'm only doing 30 minutes episodes. But Sydney Star, she was not Loki. She was just recently arrested for dealing with a minor. That was supposedly, how old was he? I just know he was underage. He was like way underage, like younger than 18. But according to Sydney and what they stated in the papers, allegedly, girl, do not get me. They be not allegedly. Um, girl, Sydney, she was messing with somebody that was younger than 18, and she basically said, "Oh, he said he was 18." Da, 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 da. And I don't know how old Sydney is. Hey, wait, let me not really ask what's her name. Hold on, let me see how old Sydney Star is, because I feel like 18 is still like pretty fucking young. So rather you thought they were 18 or not, babes, they're still a child. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up and say people are not doing things at 18. As far as like, that's like high school, I think. But as far as like what, I think Sydney's like, is she not like 30 something? Like, how old is she? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Girl, Sydney Star is 37 years old. Oh, she knows she dead ass wrong. Oh, she knows she dead ass wrong. You couldn't get no 25-year-old D. Girl, you have to go for the youngest batch in the sea. Girl, there's plenty fish in the sea, and you went for literally the baby in the sea. Like, what? What? I don't know. Like, and I kind of hate that. And I'm not going to speak on the full thing and the whole thing, but I kind of hate that because, on Bad Boys, if y'all watch Bad Boys, recently Sydney was like hosting in the audience, and she was like on her, like, she was on her hosting thing, and she was telling Natalie on some, yeah, you need to do something for the dogs, which I do think Zeus definitely should do something for the dogs. I feel like we would love Akasha to be on there. We would love for Pookie, Barbie, Kenzie, Joyce, it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of dogs out there I feel like will literally be great when it comes to Zeus, and like just having a different platform to go on. And I feel like she kind of just fumbled that full ball for all the dolls. All the dolls literally just got a little like backlash from that, because I feel like it's like, damn, Sydney, like you're like Loki, a reflection of the dolls. Just like, when gay people do things, like they're a reflection of the gay community, because already society is not really fucking with them like that. So when things come out like Sydney doing what she's doing, it's like some, I told you, that's what they do. I told you, that's, you know what I mean? And it's like some, I'm like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, because I know Lemmy, I know he's probably skeptical on even doing something like that because of the bad press that he's probably getting from the whole Sydney thing, considering literally when she did this, there was literally still airing like that reunion for the Bad Boys. So it's like some, damn, and I would love to see the dolls on Zeus. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see all the dolls from not as TV to not as Zeus, dolls, I would love to see that. Like, oh my gosh, JB's, I forgot JB's. I want to see JB's doll. Like, I want to see her. Like, oh my gosh, damn, Sin, you fumbled the ball, bitch, on GTA. Like, what made you do that? Like, girl, that's girl. Akasha, we want to see we want to see Akasha on the dolls. Like, girl, that's irritating, because I feel like we never finna get that though. Anyways, let's get into the gem of the week, and let's wrap this shit up real quick, okay? All right, today's summer secrets. Okay. Ooh, okay. Honestly, this time I'm gonna do my summer secrets as well, just so like I can stay on, theme with the whole summer secret thing, but also like help you guys as well. If you guys have questions or have anything y'all want to know what I do, how do I do it, da, da, da. Today's summer secret, I'm going to have to get us to my social media girls. I'm going to get us to my social media girls, the girls that are trying to get into content creation. I'm still learning, so I'm just giving y'all my little secret, what I've got. I'm giving y'all with the best what I got. When it comes to posting your videos on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, one way to maximize like you getting like the full, push from the platform is make sure whatever you do your video on, Make sure that's what's in your hashtags and not some random ass hashtags that's viral as fuck and it has nothing to do with your video. Because now the algorithm is confused. Make sure your caption has something to do with your video as well. And make sure you put a title on your video so the algorithm know what the video is about. And last but not least, make sure you put captions. Closed captions of you. If it's a speaking video where you're speaking, make sure you put closed captions. That way it can really pick up on what the fuck you're talking about, what are you about, and who they know to push it to or push it. Like, that's my whole little secret to you guys, because I feel like a lot of people when they post videos, they try to go for like the most viral hashtags and shit like that. You can do that. However, make sure it's in the same boat or the same shit of what you're posting, if that makes sense. Like, don't sit up here and put hashtag it ain't my wait no go and say it ain't my fault. Don't sit up here and put a hashtag for a dance challenge on a video that you're posting food to. Because now the algorithm is confused because you're not doing a dance. Only dance you did was the one you did when you was eating. And that was probably a jump up and down, babes. That's just my whole shebang. And that's my whole little summer secret for you guys today. Post with the right captions, hashtags, and make sure you put closed captions on that video, okay? All right, let's get back into the video. Okay, what's up, y'all? Today's jam of the week now. Today's jam of the week, no shade. Oh my gosh, like, okay. Shout out to my bitch Mardi Gras. Shout out to my bitch Mardi Gras. But Mari, shout out to Mari because he put me onto this song. It's this artist named Colors. The song name is Drum. Da da dum dum. Da da dum dum. He is a gay artist. He is underground, and I kind of just want to highlight this because I really fuck with the song. Like when Mar played it, I'm like, wait, who this? Like this kind of like da 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 dum. Oh wait, like I'm like, wait, they kind of ate that. So jam of the week would be Drum by Colors. He ate that. He did his set. He cleared his set. He did his 1, 2. Hi, how are you? Like, yes. So if y'all don't know who that is, I'm going to put the link in the thing. I'll play a little snip. No, I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want him to get me. I'll probably do like on social media when I promote it, like on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. So just look out for that. But I'll put the whole name on the description. It's Drum, DRUM by Colors. KOLURZ. Drum by Colors. That's my shit. That's the one. She's the one. She's the two. And that's my jam of the week. I rarely listen to like LGBTQ artists. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to love Lil Nas X, which I still do. I still listen to his music. Kalani, she's a part of the, I guess. Saucy Santana, he's personally not my cup of tea. But he's good. He can rap. I like the beat. Like I definitely like his music here and there. When I hear it on TikTok. My friends send Stunner Boys. Shout out to the Stunner Boys. They make music as well. Like actually, guys just say I don't listen to me. I mean, I don't. However, those are music that I like when I run across. I'm like, oh, actually, this sounds good. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to my gay artists out there that's really pushing their pen, not pushing their luck. Because, bitch, they actually really holding this shit down. No shade. And yeah, that's my gem of the week. And let's wrap this shit up. I want to say thank you guys for watching my episodes, watching my podcast, supporting me, liking, sharing, commenting, following. However you support, going on my TikTok lives, hardin, sending gifts, dropping that galley wally, hi, dropping them roses, dropping them double taps. Like I really appreciate everybody that's supporting me on my journey when it comes to this podcast shit, when it comes to the social media shit. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And yes, and remember, what's said in the group chat stays in the group chat. No shade. Hi, we don't mind. Also make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms at Can't Lead a GC, CANTLEAVETHEGC. Can't Lead a GC. Y'all drop the link in the description or bio. Y'all gonna know where it's at. No shade. Until next time.